Let me take you back to March. We were just wrapping up Revenge Song on the Cates Theater. We had Man of God in the smaller theater about to open, and day 2 of Bernhardt Hamlet rehearsals when it all hit.
U.S. health authorities tonight say there's no doubt we'll see more of this. Americans sick with the coronavirus.
Broadway shows have been suspended through April 12th.
I am announcing the closure of all bars, entertainment centers, and fitness centers.
The pandemic is also taking a heavy toll on the arts as community theaters stay dark.
It was very nerve-wracking, actually, the idea that theaters were going to be closed for some time. We couldn't just sit still and do nothing for however long this was going to go on, so we were going to create something.
We began something called the Geffen Stayhouse. It was short content released weekly from our alums, sent out to our audience as a way to stay in touch.
There's Rory O'Malley singing something specific for us, or this great Glengarry Glen Ross piece.
One of the first artists that we reached out to was Helder Ramirez, who's been a much valued member of the Geffen community for years.
Hi everyone, Helder Ramirez here. Today, there is no show.
He created a fabulous short magic routine for the Geffen Stayhouse. And from there, it naturally evolved into something a little bit bigger and hopefully a little bit more impactful. We were talking and he said, I had this idea of how I could send magic into people's homes and the magic could actually happen in their hands.
My first thought was probably just thinking about how we could do it efficiently and safely. Like with most projects, kind of just broke it down into its key parts and take each one step at a time, trying to find all the pieces that go together. Once we got into the process of regular box fulfillment, it would take an hour to an hour and a half for an entire show's worth of start to finish. It was about 600 person hours worked over the course of the run, specifically on these boxes and envelopes throughout the entire process.
When the reviews for the present started to come in, we were thrilled. We were overwhelmed.
We knew that we had something when the first extension sold out in a matter of minutes, less than an hour certainly. The second extension sold out equally.
Everything sold out very quickly, and we realized we were going to get to go into extension, and those all sold out immediately.
It was amazing to see that there was as much a hunger for us to make these shows as there was for the audience to see these shows.
I think people just appreciated to be able to interact with other people at a time when that wasn't an option.
We hit every state in the country, and we went to about 30 additional countries outside the United States.
And we ended up selling 6,000 tickets to the finale. View-only tickets were an option, or you could receive elements of the show in a pared-down version of the box, which was in an envelope. And there's just something about live, and there's something about knowing it's happening in that moment, which is what theater is.
Thank you. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So once the present closed, we decided to keep things moving.
We began to build a slate of other shows that would be similarly interactive and would draw the audience into the experience in the same way that the present did.
After the present, we moved into Inside the Box, which is a puzzle show, totally interactive, which is a crucial part of Stayhouse. And then we moved into Citizen Detective, which same thing, totally different. It's the whole setup of it is different. Now we're moving into The Future, which is a show with illusion and storytelling. Then Bollywood Kitchen, which came from the idea of, do we want to do something where we have audiences cooking along?
I don't think it's possible to say how valuable doing the Geffen Stayhouse productions has been for us.
It has helped increase the awareness of the Geffen and put a spotlight on what we do.
The benefit of it sort of opening up this whole different virtual world to us.
All of a sudden, because of our limitations and our inability to go out and be around each other, all of a sudden we are in contact with even more people than we could ever have imagined to have reached out to. So this has been a wonderful thing for the Geffen. We have surprisingly grown in our reach even as we have had to close our doors.
While we wouldn't want to be in this predicament, we wouldn't choose to be in this predicament, one thing is how to make something of this moment, how to make lemonade from these many lemons that have fallen. And that's why the Geffen Stayhouse continues to run.